Hello everyone, it's time for some tea and time to get in a cheeky little reaction, and we're going to be checking out Ekoh Hole in Your Head, the official music video, which is the second track to his new album Pressure.
I don't really care about the fame and the lights. You know that it's fake as fuck when everybody nice. I don't gotta be the one that anybody likes. I'm already on my lonely, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I've been doing better when operating alone. Sit up in my head, I've been living with trying to cope. I burn every bridge that would ever lead to a home. And I said I build them back like I really mean it, but don't. I can feel the monsters start to creep up here inside.
That part with the dude writing some bullshit comments on social media, that's kind of how I picture it, that kind of avatar that I've made up for people who just write hate comments like that. Non-therapist me, maybe pre-therapist Stu, would just think that this is some sad butt nugget somewhere with nothing better to do than to wind people up. However, the more mature therapist Stu tries to understand it more from their perspective about what's going on in their life right now that has prompted them to write that, because it seems like their life right now must be so bad, something terrible must be happening to them that they're trying to avoid or escape from, and has led them to just take it out on someone else. And I get comments like that all the time on my channel. I even get them emailed to me sometimes. I mean, that's like an extra step that someone's had to take. And it's not nice to receive that, even though, you know, you can take the perspective of what's going on for them. It still like stings a bit. But I guess more importantly for me, I really have to bite my tongue and hold back from responding. The banter is strong in this one. Believe me, 13 years of being in the army has created some very strong comebacks.
Sit up in my head, I've been living with trying to cope. I burn every bridge that would ever lead to a home. And I said I build them back like I really mean it, but don't. I can feel the monsters start to creep up here inside again. And therapy don't work if you don't do the work. I tried, but then I took the plank to paint my pain. The pixels started popping with the pain, projected pride the piece and put it through the process. Plus I probably picked the perfect path to preying on my potential. Now I need a priest to properly prime me from all these pencils. Pressure peeking in the judging every move that I've been making. All these counterfeits pretending that I'm not the one you hate. I know that you want to forget. I'm the little poison.
Right, it sounds like there's a bit of a switch up there, so let's just pause it and have a think. I'm not going to go through all the words, but just some lines that did really stand out, and helpfully again in the original video, if you want to go and check that out, support Ekoh. He's also put the words there to follow along, because again it's pretty quick. But some of the words that he wrote was that therapy don't work if you don't do the work. And I love that. That's absolutely true. Therapy is active. It takes two, usually, unless you're doing like group or family therapy. But usually it's two people, a therapist and another person. It's collaborative. And it takes courage to reflect on the past. It takes courage to try new patterns of behavior in the present moment. It takes time and it takes practice to learn new ways of doing things. You know, you certainly have to put the work into that. And in my experience, the people who do get the best results. But not a lot of people like having to do that, which is understandable because their life is already so full of discomfort. And some people have this expectation that they will come in, sit back, I will say something to them, something profound, and that somehow they will feel better. And it will sort out their struggles and their difficulties. And I always think of it that, remembering this phrase, that therapy isn't about feeling better, it's about getting better at feeling. And there was another line that really stood out, which was, I probably picked the perfect path to prey on my potential. And that to me, if I've understood this right, speaks to this idea of values. finding something meaningful for him. So music. And pursuing that no matter what. No matter what obstacles or barriers come up, whether they're external barriers like money and working with other people, or whether they're internal barriers like unhelpful thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, kind of difficult emotions and feelings that are coming up. Being able to hold all of that and still pursue a value, still pursue something meaningful to you.
Prime me from all these pencils, pressure peeking in the judge and every move that I've been making. All these counterfeits pretending that I'm not the one you hate. I know that you want to forget. I'm the little poison in your veins, bringing you to an early end. I'm the lost innocence. Hello. I'm the hole in your head. Watch me like you're trying to forget. Living inside, I am the hole in your head. A constant reminder why you're all of my shit. I am the one that's getting under your skin. And you can try, but you will never be whole again. Watch me like you're trying to forget. I'm not a thorn in your side, I'm the hole in your head. So give me no applause. Tell me all the things you really.
I'm guessing that was the chorus, so that was cool, wasn't it? I like that. I like the melody there. I think that's a great chorus. But what does this mean? The track's called Hole in Your Head, isn't it? I'm a hole in your head. And there's a phrase that I've come across and I used to use, you know, from where I'm from. So it's probably different kind of everywhere else. You might not have come across it. But if someone said, did you miss me? Your response would be, yeah, I missed you, like a hole in the head, which is a bit of a joke saying, you know, I didn't really miss you at all, because no one wants a hole in the head. And I'm just thinking, is that right? Does no one misses you like a... Yeah, I missed you like a hole in the head. Like I didn't miss you at all, because no one wants a hole in the head, and wouldn't miss it. So the words here were living inside, I am the hole in your head. Living inside, I am the hole in your head. So I'm in your head, I'm living in your head, I'm living in your mind when you don't want me to be. I'm taking up headspace. Isn't that phrase, I'm living rent-free? So the very fact that people are getting all up in Ekoh's socials and comments and things, the very fact that is happening is because he is in their head. They are paying a lot of attention and focus to him, despite maybe slagging him off in the comments. He's still got their attention. Reminds me a bit of that Tom McDonald reaction I did, talking about talking about getting hateful comments. Man, I got loads out of that reaction, and some of them were hilarious. Especially the ones from people who hadn't even watched the video and had just seen the thumbnail. If you don't know what that thumbnail looks like, go and check it out. Yeah.
Watch me like you're trying to forget. I'm not a thorn in your side, I'm the hole in your head. So give me no applause. Tell me all the things you really want to say if you were honest, but I know you're not. I think I know the plot. Keep on smiling just to hide the jealousy that keeps on building while you take a shot.
That was such an important point. So I really love Ekoh's attempt at trying to understand what's going on there. He said, I think I know the plot. Keep on smiling just to hide the jealousy that keeps building whilst you take your shot. Now, absolutely. It's more about what the person commenting is going through and what they are trying to relieve, I guess, what they are trying to unburden and get rid of. It's more about that than what the artist like Ekoh is actually doing.
If you were honest, but I know you're not. I think I know the plot. Keep on smiling just to hide the jealousy that keeps on building while you take a shot. Never subtle, I turn the city to rubble. I'm stepping down where I want to and never concerned about who wanna talk, cause I just cut you and anyone bringing trouble. Consider it my rebuttal when I hit you with the double. Yeah, I did this on my own and I don't need the love. You keep watching me do it, I know it eats you up. So keep on doubting, I know it's gotta be getting old. Seeing me in your thoughts when you're alone. I know that you want to forget. I'm the little poison in your veins, bringing you to an early end. I'm the lost innocence. Hello. I'm the hole in like you're trying to forget.
Even when this dude wants alone time, up pops Ekoh. Ekoh comes to mind. It's almost like it's got to be intrusively because he wouldn't purposely bring that to mind.
In your veins, bringing you to an early end. I'm the lost in a sense. Hello. I'm the hole in your head. Watch me like you're trying to forget. Living inside, I am the hole in your head. A constant reminder why you're all of my shit. I am the one that's getting under your skin. And you can try, but you will never be whole again. Watch me like you're trying to forget. I'm not a thorn in your side, I'm the hole in your head. Watch me like you're trying to forget. Living inside, I am the hole in your head. A constant reminder why you're all of my shit. I am the one that's getting under your skin. And you can try, but you will never be whole again. Watch me like you're trying to forget. I'm not a thorn in your side, I'm the hole in your head.
I mean, there's not much more to say, really, is there? I think that message is pretty clear. It seems quite similar to some of NF's messages in the journey that I've made with him so far. Is that a comparison that is often made between NF and Ekoh? I mean, Ekoh, it's a slightly different music style. I think Ekoh adds a bit more kind of guitar stuff to the tracks, but the overall message and the relatability, I imagine, is quite similar. Probably seems the same to people. And now that I think of it, I'm just thinking about comments that people have left me. That's because they live there rent-free sometimes. It's really frustrating. But quite often people comment the other way. So Jen the Gem, Patreon supporter, thank you very much, recently gave me a little bit of a kick up the arse about just worrying too much about what other people are saying and just remembering to stay true to myself. And someone actually, speaking about NF, recently commented, I think yesterday, on an NF video I did ages ago, that said, don't listen to people moaning in the comments about you stop too often or you don't stop enough or, disagree with me or whatever. Their point was quite similar, which was just be your authentic self and just stop it when you feel like you need to stop it and don't worry about what other people think. It's amazing, isn't it, the amount of weight that we can put on just kind of what random people on the internet say to us, and we can get all caught up in that. They can get right in there, can't they? Great track from Ekoh. I don't see exploding heads in every video, although I'm old enough. Any of you old enough to remember a film called Scanners, which I have not seen for decades now, but I'm sure there's some kind of head explosion scene in like a cinema or something. I'm sure it's called Scanners. Anyway, I digress. Another great track. That was track 2 from Ekoh's Pressure album. Go and check out his channel, check out the album. What I've heard so far, I'm enjoying it. Really good. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.